happy Tuesday. It's Carmen here with the Mercantile DIY Decor and Gifts. We are going to create for all the fall winter seasons. It's going to be super fun and exciting. This week is holiday planning week. I'm trying to get you all in the mode to plan and prep so that it's not stressful when Thanksgiving week comes around and all the other fun things that happen after that, like with Christmas time and all that fun stuff. So I had some posts yesterday with some tips and tricks. I have some posts that I think I already posted today in the craft group. I cannot remember. But so we're gonna do like a 4-in-1. This is our bistro board. And it is, you can spin it. So cute. You can take this off and you can spray paint it whatever color you want. I tend to keep my little buffalo check on it. Sometimes I swap it out, but for the most part, most of the year, I have these little beads and some little greenery sprigs and the buffalo check, and I just kind of keep that on there. I did this one a few weeks ago. Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go. So this is a great, you can do it in September, October, November. It'll get you all the way through until you're ready to decorate for Christmas time. And I have another transfer design that I think you will love that can either go on the back side of this or you can swap it out. I'll probably put it on the back side and then I'll show you something else. So yeah, so for the holidays, yesterday I gave you a list of some things. Some ideas to go through. Okay, so some of the things I like to do, and it's funny, like with our family, usually when we celebrate Sam's birthday at the 1st of November, we sit with all the kids and my in-laws and my mom, and we figure out who's making what, who's bringing what for Thanksgiving. So if you figure that out, then you're ahead, and you know what you're making, and you can start to plan. You can grab canned pumpkin or you can grab a bag of stuffing or something, because you know some things are kind of difficult to find. So I'm gonna bend this down a little bit more. There we go. So you know some of those things are a little more difficult to find. So just start planning now and like come up with like some alternatives if you don't think you're going to be able to make a certain dish that you want to make. So plan with that, plan your menu. And usually at Thanksgiving, our family kind of decides what we're going to have for Christmas. Now, Christmas Eve, we almost always order pizza. I think last year we did sandwiches because we have those at my in-laws' house. Something quick and easy between like opening gifts and heading to church for Christmas Eve service. But we always plan on Thanksgiving, we talk about what we're going to have for Christmas dinner. And we usually kind of choose a theme. Maybe for your family, you do the same thing every year. And if so, great. Start stocking up on those items now. Make a list of everything that you need. Put it on the fridge. If you have different shoppers, we have a couple different shoppers in our family. If they see something on sale that goes on the list, grab it, put it in a tote downstairs for those special times, or stick it in the freezer, or, you know, obviously if it's got to be refrigerated and it will spoil before then, don't. Wait and get it right before. Okay, this is still, our Wi-Fi takes forever. Okay, I think I plugged in my heat gun. Okay, I did. So figure out those lists, and you can always wing it when it comes to New Year's unless you have a big party or if there's something you know you're making. Every Thanksgiving morning, Christmas morning, and New Year's Day morning, I make homemade cinnamon rolls. So I'm going to make sure I have enough cinnamon, enough brown sugar, and when I am making the week of Thanksgiving, I am making my cinnamon rolls, the cinnamon sugar mixture that you have to put together. I make a double batch for Thanksgiving, and I'll put some in baggies and write Christmas, or I'll write New Year's and stick those in the cupboard so they don't get used. And so I already have them measured. If you're going to measure something once, just measure it out for other things. I do that regularly with baked oatmeal. Okay, this is taking forever. Okay, am I live? Yes. All right, good. Just wanted to double check. I want to make sure. Okay. So, yeah, so for fall, you know, if there are things, I'm finding all kinds of little fuzzies and hairs around here. If there are things you definitely want to do with your family, put it on the calendar. Yes, one of the things yesterday's post was fill your calendar. I don't mean like fill it up, but put in the calendar all the things you want to do or all the things you have to do. like we have a choir concert a certain day, we have church caroling a certain day. So those are things you want to get on the calendar that are important to you, and then that way you can work your schedule around. Those are some things that you can keep in mind for fall. And of course, if things don't go as planned, like weather is bad and you can't go to the corn maze when you wanted to, or you know, pumpkins are super, yes sir? No, I'll show you later. Go, thank you. Pumpkins are super expensive at the stores. Skip, you know, decorate with a lot of pumpkins and do something else. Make something, you know. Just do a different tradition if things need to happen that way. So, and all of our leaves are starting to change in fall, which is kind of crazy. It just like seems like it all of a sudden came on because it got chilly. It got really chilly outside. Okay, so this one, super cute. Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go. And then I'm going to do a different design on the back side. And I have all of these things are in the cart link. And you can grab all of them or just one of them or whatever. But I gave you some ideas, and we're going to do this one too. I love you more than pumpkin anything. That is very suitable for October. I don't know what I did. I have a thankful one that is available, but I couldn't find it, so I didn't put it in the cart. So you could do a thankful one for Thanksgiving. So let me show you this. You simply unscrew the little finial off the top, and then unscrew it enough, and then you can move this. There we go. All right, and then this just comes out. And you could use this separately if you wanted to, okay? All right, now I'm gonna do the pumpkin anything. Oh, it was already opened. Okay, well that works. Okay, now these, of course, I've shown you a gazillion times, but I'll show any new folks that are watching. These are our reusable sticky back screen print transfer stencil thingies, okay? There's a screen in here that you can see through. That's where your chalk paste is gonna go. You can't use paint, you have to use chalk paste because paint will kind of seep under and it'll be a big mess. So I am fuzzing it. I'm just kind of like calming down the stickiness of it so it doesn't stick like super hard to the surface. And this is one of our reusable surfaces. It's our bistro board. There we go. And there's a little fuzzy under there. There is something. There we go. All right. Okay, we're going to do a couple of different colors. We're going to do a little bit of orange peel. We're going to do some white, and we're going to do a little bit of eucalyptus. Okay. And then I've got those that are open. This is our washable chalk paste. If you noticed, this does not come off unless you want it to. So if you want this to sit on a covered porch and it might get a little damp, as long as you're not rubbing on it, it's going to be just fine. Just fine. I'll show you how to clean that off in just a little bit. So we've got our orange peel, and then we've got our bright white chalk paste. I'm going to use my tools. This is our multi-tool. I'm going to use our mini squeegee, and I think another multi-tool. Okay, now I'm going to go through and I'm going to do the white first, and then I'm going to do the green, and then I'm going to do the orange for the pumpkin. Okay, and if you can butter bread, I'm telling you, you can do this. It's very simple. I'm just using this little squeegee tool to swipe it on. See, I'm just swiping it on. And if you can see that it's gone through the screen, you're good to go. But I'm going to lay it down so that I can get this a little easier. And I think, oh shoot, I got that in the, okay. We're going to do pink with, or the orange with pumpkin. I just made that executive decision. You know, pumpkins are getting expensive, but I did pass by a little farm on the way home. We were taking Abby to choir, and there's a little farm that has some pretty good pumpkins for $5. So, okay, now I'm going to do the orange peel. go. In there. I hope y'all are having a good evening. Let me know. Are you doing anything fallish tonight? Maybe, or maybe this weekend. We did have a fire in the fire pit Sunday evening, so that was nice. We had been wanting to do that, but the funny thing was that one of our boys cleaned out the meat bird coop because we had all that taken care of, and he put all the patio furniture and the benches that go around the campfire away. So we had to get out lawn chairs from the camp chairs from the closet. So it was kind of funny. It was like, oh, well, guess we thought we were done. Guess we thought we were done. Okay. Now I'm going to work kind of quickly here because once this paste dries, it can dry in the screen and then it won't stay stuck to your surface. You can do what's called the paste and pull method, which I'll show you here in a quick second. But I'm just gonna push my luck and hope for the best, because this is a small piece. If I had a bigger sign, I would definitely go along and do like one color and then peel it and then lay it down gently. So I would peel it to like a certain point, and then I would carefully lay it back down and finish doing it. But for right now, I got the whole thing done. So there we go. I love you more than pumpkin anything. And that took me, I didn't even time it, maybe a minute, if that, maybe a minute. Okay, I'm gonna set this right here. I'm gonna get my pan. I would usually take this to the sink, but I'm just gonna use my little spritzer, and it's just got tap water in it. And let's see, do I wanna use, I don't think I wanna use any more of those. I think I wanna use white though. Okay, I do also in the link, I have some paste packets in there that you can use those if you like. You can add our chalk paste little tins, whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna set that there. Okay, so I'm using a board eraser. I believe I have a board eraser in the cart. I love these. They do a really good job of getting all the stuff off of the transfers and off of the surfaces, but if you don't have one, you can use a rag. Not the end of the world. Okay. Now, all right, I'm gonna set that there. This is my very old fuzzing cloth, but I use it where it's gonna get messy. Oh, hey, Amy, how are you doing? How is Miss Katie doing? She wasn't feeling too great. All right. Okay, I'm just cleaning this off with a disinfectant wipe. Again, you can just use a rag, but I feel like these get the job done really well. And it's the only room I use disinfectant wipes in is craft room. Okay, now the shiny side is gonna go on the sticky side. Smooth it, and then you're good to go. Let it air dry, and then you can put it back in its sleeve for another time. Okay. Let's see. I am gonna dry this with our air gun. I think I put the air tool in the cart too. I don't remember. Doing better? Good. Well, tell her I said hi. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna dry this so that I can move on and do the other side. And if you have a little oops, you can take a fingernail and kind of scrape off a little oopsie part. You can use a toothpick. I love our vinyl surfaces because they're very durable, very forgiving, easy to use. Okay. Still feeling a little damp. Okay. I'm going to do the other side here in just a second. Okay. All right. Now, I told you I was going to show you how to clean that off. And again, it doesn't come off unless you want to take it off. So I'm going to spray it with water. I'm just going to let that sit for just a little bit. We have these cool little tools called a scraper, and you don't have to use them, but I think it makes the job a little easier with your board eraser. So I let that sit for just a little bit, and then I'm going to take my scraper and just kind of scrape off for the most part, most of the paste. Oh shoot, and then I was going to show you how, even if it gets wet, it doesn't run. It's not like regular chalkboard paste, chalkboard paint, chalkboard chalk. It's not like that. It's not like that. It looks like it, but it's not. It's a paste. Okay, I'm going to squirt it another little bit and use the board eraser to get off any extra, excuse me, so it doesn't do what's called ghosting, where you can see the design that was on there. And then once you use your little microfiber side of the fuzzing cloth, and you can use a towel, you guys. Scrapers, yes, the scrapers are so helpful. And they're kind of satisfying. If you like to peel things, it's kind of fun. Okay. All right, so I did last week the And Heaven and Nature Sing. So we had the fall with the leaves. We have the pumpkin, Love You More Than Pumpkin Anything, which could be like October-ish, even November. You could get a thankful one for December. And then we have this other size A, And Heaven and Nature Sing, that you could use on the bistro board. Blech, I can't talk. You could do On Heaven and Nature Sing, and you could do a little sprig. You could do the notes, the music notes. I'll show you. You okay? Oh, I'm just doing some different holiday designs. You could do like the music notes. I'm almost done, buddy. You could do the music notes. Aren't those cute? Upside down, I think they are. Yep, nope, they were good. You could use music notes on the bottom and the top, do In Heaven and Nature Sing, like all kinds of cute ideas. And that would be more of a Christmassy one. I don't know where. Got some other Christmas ones. You could use those for a Christmassy design on here. But for right now, I think we're going to do Hello Winter, Hello Snow. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so let's see what we can do with that. And this would be for Christmas time is done, and you're going to do something pretty for winter. I love all these little, I love all the little snowflakes. They're so cute. Now, we don't want to think of snow because we're just right now enjoying leaves and fall and hot cocoa and pumpkins and all the fun things. So don't get after me that I'm wishing snow. I'm not wishing snow. I only like snow from like Christmas time, like a week or two before Christmas, until like maybe mid to late January, and then I'm good. I'm good with no snow. Get a couple of sledding days in, building some snowmen, a couple of snow days for hubby where he's home and just watching movies and stuff. Yeah, I can get with that. But what, babe? When I'm done, yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, when I'm done. Okay. All right, so we're going to do Hello Winter, Hello Snow. And you know what? I might as well put winter and snow on there. Again, I'm fuzzing these. These are new. The other ones I have used before. So I want to make sure I fuzz these really well so they come off. Because if you don't fuzz them, you don't have to use the fuzzing cloth. You could use a sweatshirt. You could use your jeans. They will do well with that. But if you don't and you have to like pull, then it might stretch it and it will mess with your design. So we're gonna do snow down here, I think, and we'll do, it'll be hello snow. I'll do it kind of offset. Okay, and then we'll do, yeah. Oh, that's crooked. And I love it. I mean, you can like take it off, reposition it. You can use these on fabric and use our permanent inks and make t-shirts. I was gonna show you, but Abigail wore her t-shirt that she made. It's got one of our retired fall sayings and designs on it. And it has like acorns in it. So that's on the back of her t-shirt. And then she put the acorns up like a shirt pocket kind of area. So she did that, but she wore it to choir tonight because, I mean, she wanted to wear her creation, right? Okay. Hello, winter. Okay, so I'm going to do hello and then winter slightly offset. And then I'm going to do hello and then snow slightly offset. Okay? All right, let's do winter. Super cute, super simple. Put that in my pan, and then I'm gonna do and you know what? I might as well do snow real quick. And take that off. Right. There we go. And then you can reuse these. You don't have to clean them off and use them right away. Okay. Cute. Hello winter, hello snow. And then we're going to add some snowflakes here in just a second. But I do want to clean these off real quick, because they can't sit in water for too long. The little powers that be, the stickiness and stuff in the transfer is water-based, so if it's in the water, it's not going to stick for too much longer. So don't let it soak. Now you can set them aside and they can dry a little bit. They will come clean. It is a little bit more of a pain to clean them though, so I can tell you that. All right, I'm gonna get both sides and then go back on the other side again. All right, okay. Okay, so we have our snow backer, and I'm putting the shiny side against the sticky side. And you can write a letter or a dot or something on the back, and I often do. I just kind of forgot this time around. Okay, so these are good to go for another use, okay? All right, set that there. And then I need to dry this because I can tell that it's still wet. It's a little shiny. You'll know that it's dry when it's kind of a dull finish. Now we do have some really pretty, and I could have used the shimmer silver, and I think I just might with the snowflakes. We'll do that. Oh, I do have shimmer frost. Okay, we'll do that. I think there's some shimmers in the paste packets that I have in the link, but I don't know for certain. But if you go to the site and search shimmer, it'll be right there. It's still a little wet. And I can tell if it's cold after being under the warm air of the heat gun, it's still damp. And if it's a little damp and you lay a transfer on it, that stickiness is going to peel it off. So that's something you don't want. I mean, unless you're going for the super rustic vintage look. You might be. Okay, so I did not clean these off. Let's get these cleaned off before they get really gross. Get that over there. All right, so if you're interested in, you love this craft and you want to do more of it, I posted a video last night of a Try Me kit. If you don't want to go in and get all of the goodies that I'm showing you tonight, you can head over to the site and look for our Try Me kit. It's a cute little palette with some paste packets, a mini squeegee, and a transfer that you can reuse. It's around $20. Okay, so you could do that. If you really enjoy, you think you're really going to enjoy doing like chalking, then think about, and if you like, you kind of struggle with what to create, what kind of crafts to create, we have a fun club called Club Couture, and it's a little over 20, I think it's $21.99, and you get an exclusive design of the month that you can't purchase anywhere else, and you get 3 packets of paste that coordinate, and they're always like, for this month and next month, next month is a Christmas one. It's so cute. It's little stockings. I can't wait. My hands are just messy everywhere. Anyway, this month's are like fall colors, and it is Mighty Oaks, the Acorns Grow, right? Mighty Oaks from Tiny Acorns Grow. And it's a like oak leaf. I don't know what I did with it. Okay, I don't know. I put it somewhere because I used it, or Abby used it. Anyway, so, and you get a mini squeegee, and you get our flat rate shipping of $5.95 on any order. This month, clubbers get 20% off of our regular price Halloween transfers. I don't know what the special will be next month, so you never know. Yeah, and it's so much fun. So much fun. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the shimmer. And I'm going to pick out, okay, we're going to use our rule of 3, guys. All right, you want to pick 3 things for the focal point. So I'm going to do 3 snowflakes. I'm going to do 2 big, and I'm going to do 1 smaller. And I think that's all. Ooh, yeah, I want to do this one. That's all I'm going to put on here, I think. I'm going to do 1 up here, 1 down here, and probably like 1 right there. So rule of 3, when you put groupings together of things like candles, notice I have 3 right here. If you do pictures, usually 3 is good. And some people like symmetrical, they like the even numbers. But if you pick like 3 and 5, those are really good design elements for like a sign. If you're gonna have, like do a collage of pictures, you usually want like 3 items or 5. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go with 3 snowflakes. Okay, otherwise it tends to look maybe a little too busy, and you want enough for your eyes to kind of travel on. Okay, so I'm going to put this little guy right about here, and I'm putting him kind of near the edge so he looks like he's going off of the edge. Another design element is you don't want everything floating in the center. You want to have maybe something coming off the edge. It's got a name. It's escaping me right now. Love the snowflakes. I know, me too. As long as they're on here right now, Amy. Yes. Okay. Actually, maybe I'll do this one here, and I'll do that one there. Okay. And I love these sticky transfers because you can place them down and you can play with them. If they're not in like just the right spot, you can fiddle with them, move them around a little bit more, okay? All right, so I'm gonna use our Shimmer Frost, and I do believe, and I'm going off the edge of this, and that's okay. I'm gonna show you what to do when you oops. I do believe we have Shimmer Frost. It might be out of stock, but I don't think it is. Lots of fun shimmer colors, that's for sure. shimmer reds, silvers. So we've got our little snowflakes, and I'm going to show you what to do for your oopses. Okay, aren't those cute? And I purposefully used, let's say purposefully. See, I went over the edge. Okay, no big deal, no big deal. Just grab a piece of paper towel and spray it. And wipe up that edge. A little wetter. We do have a fun little tool that is kind of like a spongy Q-tip, and that can take wet ones off, wet pieces of chalk, wet bits of chalk. If I let this dry, I would probably use the little, in this little mini multi-tool, we have like a little scraper. It's like a toothpick, and you could scrape it off. Okay, I think I got that off really well. All right, I think, and see, there we go. Okay. So isn't that cute? Okay, now we're gonna put this together, but I wanna dry this first. What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm gonna have more tips, more tricks, more ideas, recipes, like how I do things, how we do things for Christmas around here. Let's see, did I get that on? Okay, there's just a little hole that you have to match up. And if you can't wiggle it off, you know you're in the right spot. Okay, super cute. Super cute. Okay, so got some fall, and I showed you earlier the leaf transfer. There's this design, and then you can do Heaven and Nature Sing or any other size A transfer that you want to. And then there's Hello Winter, Hello Snow for after Christmas, for January. Okay, or even into February, and then you could do a cute February design. So I love these. If you don't like the black, again, like I said, you could take the chalkboard off and you could spray paint it white. You could mask off the vinyl surface and do spray paint the edges, this whatever color that you're doing the frame. So yeah, so many different ideas, so many different things. Live Thursday morning with some more tips in the craft group, and with a craft that's going to help you get ready for the holiday season. Okay, that's what we're doing all this week. I've got tips and tricks and recipes and lists and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned. There will be more all week. And but yeah, the link up above has all the fun things that I showed you guys tonight. Okay, have a good night, you guys. Bye.